everybody. It's May 27th. It's like 10 after 4 in the morning. I'm sitting here with my silly kid. What a difference from last night. Put her on the antibiotics, and she had a little bit of a rough night, a lot of pain. And I wish I had something for pain relief, because I don't for my kids. That's one thing I don't have. So Skylar woke me up a half an hour ago. I thought, oh God, something's wrong. No, she was just yelling. Because she's just like, Mom, I want to come snuggle up with you. I thought, well, I'm getting up anyway because I want to see how Syl is doing. So she's a little bit cranky. She's mad at me because, well, as most kids, if anything's wrong, it's always the parents. And she's no different. So her thing is, oh, there's something on my phone. Her big thing is like, Mom, I'm ouchy. Make me better. So she's hungry, which is great because I need her to be hungry. Lots to drink and lots to eat, because when they stop eating and drinking, it means that's bad. The fever's too bad. Her fever doesn't seem to be, it's very low grade. How you can tell if you can't do the thermometer up the butt is their ears. Now, it doesn't mean that every time their ears are hot, it means they have a fever, because when they're sleeping, usually their body temperature goes up. Sorry, she was doing something and she made a noise. So yeah, their body temperature goes up and their ears are warm. But if they're like walking around and just kind of sitting there on the couch, and you go up and they're not feeling well, you hold their ears. So if their ears are really hot, it usually means they have a fever. So and you can tell because they're a little bit more lethargic than normal. So this morning I got up and came down, and her fever was very, very slight. She was talking a mile a minute, and you can tell with Silly, because Silly always talks to me, and it's always, hey, Mom, blah, blah, like me. Today it was like, Mom, I'm not feeling good. That was what it sounded like, Mom. So I was like, okay, and really bad breath. So, what's going on is she's got a lot of plaque on her back teeth, so I've taken it off on the one side, and it was quite big, and it's gone up underneath her gums and a little bit of an infection. So I've taken that off, and now I have her on the antibiotics. I just gave her a second dose. She was starving, and the way I have to give the antibiotics is it's a liquid form. I mix it up in a liquid form, and I put it in their food. Much easier. So put it in their food, measure it out, put it in their food. She gets about 0.5 milliliter right now, and I just monitor really close. Max gets 1 milliliter because Max is like twice the size of Sophie, and he's pretty resilient. That guy. Anyway, so after she had something to eat, you could tell she's starting to feel a little bit better. She was kind of, after she eats, of course, because as you guys well know, if you have a toothache and you eat and you get something stuck close to it, then yeah, ouchie. So that's what's going on with Soph this morning. She's here with me. She was like all over me, which is normal, and that's what I want. We want normal. She can be a pain in the butt if she wants to be. I don't care at this moment, as long as she's okay. As long as she's exhibiting her normal self, I'm really happy. Because I worry, she's my kid. And it's like you guys with human kids. When your kids are sick and they can't communicate to you what's going on exactly, or if they have a fever, and you just worry. Parents worry. I'm a kid parent, So let's just, please, I need all your support on this one too for my kid, because I would be devastated if anything happened to any of my children. So, and especially if I could somehow prevent it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes next couple of days. Like I said, see how it goes with her. Like I said, she's starting to sound a little bit better. She's only had this will be her second dose of antibiotics. You gotta let them happen, right? It's the same with us. The first 24 hours we have our antibiotics, we still feel like poo. And then after that, you start to feel a little bit better. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just the update for now. I can feel my feet this morning, but not all the way. So I do have quite a neuropathy in my feet. I'm going to read up on that this morning to see if there's anything I can do about that. Usually you can't. I know that from my diabetes. So because I'm a diabetic, I'm wondering, this might be a permanent thing. I thought that maybe it would be gone by now like everything else. But like I said, I'm going to read up on that to see. This might be happening throughout the whole course of my chemotherapy. Oh, and speaking of, I'm having some really weird, odd dreams. I wake up and it's like they're real. So there was one the other night, I can't remember, but it was something to do with what was going on. Like, it sounds weird. It's almost like someone was telling me, like telling the future, like, you need to take your CBD oil, and if you don't, you'll get sicker. Or it was something to do with like chemotherapy and cancer. It was like, take your vitamin D because it's going to help you. Do it. Last night it was something else too. I can't remember right now. With Sophie. My brain was too involved with Sophie. But yeah, maybe as I'm reading through stuff and it'll come back to me. But I've noticed that I've had these kind of odd dreams and they're really pertaining to what's happening right now. So I to get cancer and I become psychic. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Shit, 7 minutes. Sorry, guys. Bye. Peace out. Fight like a girl. Bye. Hey, everybody. It's Sunday. I just got a message from a dear friend back home. We went to high school together. You know, actually, she married a boy who I was neighbors with when I was a kid. I used to play with him when I was like 1 to 5. I don't know. Anyway, people amaze me. They absolutely amaze me. I'll probably get all choked up. But she sent me a message saying, did you receive anything from me? I sent you something on Thursday. And, and I'm like, it's not like I would just ignore it. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I didn't receive anything. And she's like, what's your address to tell? And she's like, oh, darn, she got the wrong address. Anyway, neither here nor there. I went over to where I used to live, which is right across the parking lot, which is no big deal. And the people there were actually really cool about it. I was a little bit scared because I sit on my board of directors and, well, anyway, we've had some issues with them in the past and I've had to deal with it. They don't like me. But anyway, they were really cool about it. And I'm going to show you what she sent me. And sorry. Okay. I said I'm going to cry. Okay. People amaze me every single day. I'm not going to cry. Anyway, this is what she sent me. Oh, I'm going to take it off. It's a bracelet. Oops. And it's probably going to be backwards because of the thing. It's a bracelet. Can you see? Sorry, I get my head out of the way. I just want you guys to see this beautiful bracelet. Live in the moment. That's what I'm doing. Sorry. has my birthstone on it. Boy. Okay. So, Sandra Reed, I told you I'd call you out on this. She sent this to me. Sandra Hodgkins was her maiden name. Kevin Reed is her husband, and I know him from way forever ago. 45, pretty much 52 years ago, because he lived down the street beside a couple houses down from Tracy Irwin. Anyway, on Hearing Terrace. Anyway. Sandra, you didn't have to do that. And I know everybody says that, but really? And the card she gave me. I'd open it up, but you'd see the personal message. Written, handwritten. And stuff like this I never throw away because, you know, I hold it really close to my heart. Someone would think of me and stand by me. I don't need presents and stuff. I'm not materialistic. Not at all. The card is great. You being on Facebook every day is great. I said I wouldn't cry, but I can't help it. They're not tears of sadness, they're tears of joy. And that someone would think of me to this degree and go out and pick this out and send it to me. You know, I said before I have all these guardian angels, and she's one of them. You all are. Just knowing that you're here. Oh, geez, sorry. Damn it. Damn you, Sandra, you got me crying. I just stopped crying before I did the video. Anyway, let me get through this because it's 4 minutes. Me in time. Thank you. Really, from the deep depth bottom of my heart. This touched me in a way you'll never know. I'm not going to take it off. I think it's the most beautiful bracelet and words to live by. And your words in your card. Anyway, sometimes you just don't really need to say anything for people to know how much you love and appreciate what they do for you and who they are, and, you know, the genuine souls that are out there that are like your angels, and they save you every day. And you saved me today, Sandra. Thank you so much. I'm going to go because I'm going to bawl. But just so you know, I finally got it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And your card is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. And your words are just... Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hugs. Got a huggy face. Squeeze you. Thank you, my dear. Peace out. Fight like a girl. Bye.